Okay, gamers, today we are reviewing Stalker 2, and this is basically a survival horror, and it's available on pretty much all platforms. I am doing the PC Game Pass version. Now, as you can hear by the sounds in this game, it's absolutely horrifying. And my experience with this game has been absolutely amazing. I've been hooked since day one, and I feel like this gameplay loop that I have for you is the best way to showcase exactly what's going on. So you have an A-life system, which to be honest, I don't know too much about. And it's quite interesting as it's basically, it activates world life scenarios that are fun, engaging between factions, mutants, and there are some issues with it. I'm not gonna lie, there were some issues with it. They've updated it, and there's still a little bit of issue with it, but I'm pretty sure with the next update it will probably get better. But the A-Life system is something that you guys should look into yourself. I don't know too much about it, so I'm gonna stop there. The graphics, the sound is absolutely amazing. Like the anomalies, the sound that you heard about, the glass crack, the mutants, the guns, everything, the environment, the immersion that you feel when playing this game is out of this world. Like, you have to play it to understand. Like, running at night, hearing a mutant chasing you, you can hear the footsteps, and then you see a faction fighting, and then you see another mutant in front of you. Oh my god. And then there's an emission coming in, which is like a world event where everyone has to run inside and hide for cover or you will die. Limiting the limitations on your weight for loot, I feel like it's quite interesting. So you basically have to pick and choose on what you want to carry, if that makes sense. Now, I wish there was a little bit more weight capacity, because I am a hoarder and I will pick up everything and everything basically, and I will try and organize it, and you have your little personal stash, and the progression system is absolutely amazing. Now, the value that I have in this game is already amazing. So I've already completed the main story, and right now I'm playing this again with mods, as the only way for me to give comparison is, this is like the first time when I played Fallout 3, and I remember when I had to go through the mutants to get the Western rifle. Is it the Western rifle? Lincoln's rifle? Oh my god. That's like the same experience that I have with this. You have freedom of choice. You can... The storyline is... There's multiple endings. There are consequences to your choices to a certain degree, because it ties into the story. However, I would like to have more... consequences on the side quests. You do get some, but I would like to have a lot more. Now, if we just stop for a moment and take a look at this, this is the noise that I've been hearing all along, and I have fought this mutant a lot of times. Can't remember the name, and that's one of the things. It can telekinesis, take the weapon out of your hand, and then what it can do, it can also pick that same weapon up and use it to shoot you with bullets. Oh my god, it's just like, what? It's crazy. And there's so many other little bits of things within the game that it's just gonna wow you in a sense. Like the storyline, I would say, is a big strength. I personally, alright, this is the first time I have been really caught up in a storyline in a game since Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X was a god-like storyline, in my opinion. That storyline for a game was amazing. Now this is another thing, right? So I've come up here and I thought this mutant down here is fighting, but there's two mutants, although there was multiple other mutants having a fight with a bloodsucker. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? So I'm like, okay, I messed up. It was 2 versus 1. Now the bloodsucker's taken out a lot of them, so I start laying into the bloodsucker, but this is what the world is living. You feel the world is alive and you are just a legendary stalker trying to build a name for yourself, and I just can't explain how good of experience I've had. I can only speak from my personal experience, but every time I pick up this game and play, something crazy is happening. And that's why you guys are seeing the clips on my YouTube channel. I started to play this game, and it's just like, for instance, look at this. I was looking for a key to get to the door, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I looked through this little hole. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the lock, padlock. You can shoot it. And that's it. Like, I was lost, and you have to pay attention. Like, and then as well as it being dark, like I said, the mutants and everything is still happening, and like I said, the environment is just like, let me just shut up for a moment and listen to the sound. You hear that? Like, you're hearing these noises at night. Now, at the end of this, obviously, I'm going to a stash. Now, these stashes are good. They're placed all throughout the map, and the map is massive. And I would like to say the only downside is how big the map is because of the running. I would like there to be like, there's no mount system, and there's no way to like, you can fast travel, but there's no mounts or quick way to get around the map. But out of 10, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. What do you guys think? Are you going to be playing Stalker 2? Let me know your thoughts below, and hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy.